Okay, I can hear you now. You can go ahead and check your streaming and choose the one without monitors. Thank you.
Let me start uploading from
Okay. Pag-ibig kong ito, di na magbabago kailanman. Nais kong malaman mo, maging bahagi ka ng buhay ko. Iniibig kita, tunay sa'king tuwina, o sinta. La 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. La 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. Nais kong malaman mo, maging bahagi ka ng buhay ko. Iniibig kita, tunay sa'king tuwina, o sinta.
Aloha, Hawaii. I'm Larry Ordonez. Welcome to FilCom Cares Radiothon 6 on this 1st of October 2022. Saturday here in Hawaii and Sunday there in the Philippines, October the 2nd. Radiothon 6 is in collaboration with FilCom Cares supporters, namely Hawaii Public Health Institute, Ethnic Education Hawaii, Hawaii Department of Health, and the Filipino Community Center. We will be live on air simultaneously at the following radio stations: KNDI 1270 AM, Pinoy Power KKNE 940 AM, KPHI 96.7 FM, and 1130 AM. Our neighbor island media partners who are also carrying our radio broadcasts today are KRM Internet Radio 97.9 FM, KQMQ 93.5 FM, Shaka 103.1 FM, KSRF Paina 95.9 FM, and KAUI 570 AM, and also live online via Facebook and YouTube. Today's program will be hosted by Miss Clemen Montero, and we will have notable speakers in today's program from Hawaii, including Smule song artists from all over the world. And we have Hartley of Biliran Island in Leyte, Sergio Souza Martins and Patricia Fraga of Porto, Portugal, Yoli Galinato of Tondo, Manila, Rinalyn Vito Sitjar of Subic, Zambales, Julius Andaya of Luna Isabela, Eden Baliwan of Sultan Kudarat in Mindanao, and Michilu of Fukuoka, Japan. Special thanks to Filipino Program Directors Des Lave of Makati City, Philippines, Christine Zolweta of Las Vegas, Nevada, and Tessie Blossom of Daly City, California, for referring today's lineup of entertainers. Right now, you're listening to songs by former members of Hawaii Talent Searchers Club, founded by Andrea Baptista, as well as the Parubrub Sisters. I'm Larry Ordonez. Be right back with FilCom Cares Radiothon.
Badbader kanya kada biyernes sa sweldo tarosekti sugal ngadapay ngadda kwarta igibus kunjay downtown adut Junkie abarkada Ken girlfriends ko itibar Nui taray dati wallet ko Kakayan mapuputan Mangibang ka ita sweldo Guna ni papang ko Uray little by little laeng Guna ni mamang ko Daing tun maray nagkaket Maninintut paycheck mo Iwitrom tunga igatang It-give mo Happy-go-lucky guy Awanti alkansya Talua bulanen Jak magabayad di renta Nariposes pa'y di karo Agsada ag itantibas Warwarningan na konti boss ko Dal daw
Thank you very much for accommodating.
I'll take the photo around.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you so much. I'm glad you had several options.
Na-fire out ang iti trabaho Awan ang pautang kanya Kinik out na ti landlord ko Hotel kung ti aalapa
Once again, aloha Hawaii. I'm Larry Ordonez. Welcome to FilCom Cares Radiothon on this first day of October 2022, Saturday here in Hawaii. Sunday there in the Philippines, October the 2nd. Radiothon 6 is in collaborations with FilCom Care supporters, namely Hawaii Public Health Institute, Ethnic Education Hawaii, Hawaii Department of Health, and the Filipino Community Center. We will be live on air simultaneously at the following radio stations: KNDI 1270 AM, Pinoy Power KKNE 940 AM, KPHI 96.7 FM, and 1130 AM. Our neighbor island media partners who are also carrying our Radiothon broadcasts today are KRRM Internet Radio 97.9 FM, KQMG 93.5 FM, Shaka 103.1 FM, KSRF Paina 95.9 FM, KAUI 570 AM, and live online via Facebook and YouTube. Today's program will be hosted by Miss Clemen Montero. We will have notable speakers from Hawaii in today's program, including mule song artists from all over the world. We have Heart Lay of Biliran Island in Leyte, Sergio Souza Martins and Patricia Fraga from Porto, Portugal, Yole Galinato of Tondo, Manila, Rina Lynn, Vito Sitjar of Subic, Zambales, Julius Andaya of Luna Isabela, Eden Baliwan of Sultan Kudarat in Mindanao, and Michi Lu of Fukuoka, Japan. Special thanks to Filipino Program Directors Des Lave of Makati City, Philippines, Christine Zolueta of Las Vegas, Nevada, and Tessie Blossom of Daly City, California for referring today's lineup of entertainers. Right now, you're listening to songs by former members of Hawaii Talent Searchers Club, founded by Andrea Baptista and the Parubrub Sisters. I'm Larry Ordonez. Be right back with FilCom Cares Radiothon 6.
Hanapin, di matauwan. At kung minsa'y lumalapit ng di mo alam. O bakit kaya
Joey, can you unmute and
Ikaw ang bulaklak na naging kwintas ko galing sa aking sinta. Buhay noon ang kwintas ng aking puso ay patak ng buhay sa pagkasiphay mo. Ang irog ko'y hindi tapat sa pangako. Ang tunay na sumpaan, ikaw ang saksi na di biro. Habang nag-iisa, sinasariwa sa alaala ang sampalita napagsintang sa puso ko'y di na
Inabuna ti Pilipino nayanaka iti Hawaii di dadakkel ko ken karkaruba ket ilogano daan na pekna di magkela iti langen di ginasod agapulyan narway akong tura ken pagsasao amok amin inaa pakibagaya. But I am proud to be a Filipino. Di kayo manggi kanayon kay tanpok ko. Because I'm proud to be a Filipino. Iti aramid panunod ken panao. Naurnos latta.
Once again, welcome everyone. Aloha Hawaii, I'm Larry Ordonez, welcoming you to FilCom Cares Radiothon 6 on this first day of October 2022. It's Saturday today here in Hawaii, Sunday, October the 2nd, 2022 in the Philippines. And Radiothon 6 is in collaborations with FilCom Cares supporters, namely Hawaii Public Health Institute, Ethnic Education Hawaii, Hawaii Department of Health, and the Filipino Community Center. We will be live on air simultaneously at multiple radio stations, and on Facebook we have multiple destinations. We also have coverages over on the neighbor islands. So we are live on air throughout the state of Hawaii with multiple radio stations and live online by way of Facebook and YouTube. Right now, you are listening to former members of Hawaii Talent Searchers Club. That's Eddie Aguinaldo. I'm proud to be Filipino. And of course, a little later on in our program, we have Smule song artists from all over the world. We have Hartley of Biliran Island in Leyte, Sergio Souza Martins, and Patricia Fraga of Porto, Portugal, Yoli Galinato of Manila, Rinalyn Vito Sitjar of Zambales, Julius Andaya of Isabela, Eden Baliwan of Mindanao, and Michilu of Fukuoka, Japan. Once again, thanks Deslabe, Tessie Blossom, Christine Zolweta for referring us to our lineup of entertainers today. And while we activated our Facebook, we do have some of you watching now. And Tessie Blossom says, good afternoon po, Sir Larry. Aurora Jimeno is watching from Hawaii Kai and says, aloha everyone. Dad Fudil Pamisa Dongay says, good morning. Let's see, Tessie Blossom, dito yakpay lang agbuya, pahinga sa Tolfo program. Grace Ann Bolos says, mabuhay ang PhilAm Cares. Lourdes Arzagon, good morning po, Sir Larry Ordonez. Tessie Blossom, maganda sound. I hear the audio in both ears. Wonderful. Tessie Blossom, naimbag manta Sabadon ti program, Sir Larry, ta makapanood ako. This is a special program of FilCom Cares. This is our Radiothon 6. So we'll be on for the next 3 hours. 9 minutes from now, we will have our Radiothon to start with program host Clement Montero to be joined by notable speakers from Hawaii and of course our worldwide mule song artists also joining us. Natalie Kamada is watching. Oh, hi Natalie. And let's see, Christy, Jerry Sonson, Agnes Malate, our co-chair of FilCom Cares watching, Des Labe also watching. And for those of you who are sharing our program, liking our program, thank you so very much because we really want our Filipino community to have more information about COVID-19 and getting out of the pandemic. So you'll have lots of information you'll hear from our program today. I will put down my iPad right now and show you who will be appearing in our program today. Here they are.
As long as I dream
listening to the beautiful song Ikaw by the Parubrub Sisters. I'm Larry Ordonez. We will be starting our radiothon in 5 minutes. So our radio stations who are picking up our signal, please be prepared at the top of the hour, 10 o'clock. 5 minutes from now, we'll be live with our program host, Clement Montero, to be joined by many of our notable speakers from Hawaii, as well as mule song artists from all over the world. Larry Ordonez, be right back.
Itisip nget serdam amang yak iti ulime awan tingga na to'y ragragsa no ada aklaket kita arpan uray marsa akton dagiti sabon sila lagi pakinta nga agna Sikati papeloni ayan Sikati sa bungken sa miwen Ingleg mo to'y lubong ko anatalingan
We are all enjoying beautiful music from former members of Hawaii Talent Searchers Club. That was Sheila Pineda, now Bayudan, who's over in California. Bringing you back the Parubrub Sisters.
Sa buhay ko'y labis ang hirap at pagsakit ng pusong umiibig mandiwala ng langit at nang lumigaya hinango sa tusa
umaga, magandang tanghali, magandang hapon, and aloha. We are broadcasting live from the island of Oahu, but our participants are from all over different locations, and our listeners are global. At dakang manen, tap na may tultuloy ti FilCom Cares project, ti mangyeg kada kayo amin ti namnama ng nangrunaan kadagiti Filipino komunidad. Para may pagpatuloy natin ang maging listo sa pag-iingat laban sa COVID-19 at bukod dito ang pangangalaga sa ating katawan, isip, pati na rin ang ating spirit, o diba? Mind, body, and spirit. Misyon namin ito sa FilCom Cares. You'll get to know who our partners are and how we collaborate together to have a stronger, mas malakas, mas matatag na pigpigsa na tibtib care a komunidad. Siya ni Clement Montero, may saag Communications and Culture Specialist iti Filipino Community Coronavirus Aid Relief and Economic Security Act Project, FilCom Cares Project. Nakapaglilingkod kami sa inyo ngayon dahil sa grant mula sa federal government na ina-administro ng Hawaii Public Health Institute or HIFI, kung saan naman ako ang kanilang language coordinator and consultant. May saakmet nga educational specialist, Ijay Center for Philippine Studies at the University of Hawaii at Manoa. This live broadcast is funded by a grant administered by the Hawaii Public Health Institute or HIFI. At da kami manen, dito'y aging gana alauna, itang aldaw. So thank you so much to our listeners and viewers who are joining us right now on the radio and on Facebook Live. Please stay with us for the entirety of the broadcast and get a chance to win gas gift cards. We want to hear from you. So if you have any questions or comments for us during our broadcast, text or call 808-369-5380. We will have a chance to reply to your comments or answer your questions later during the show. So we have an awesome and inspiring information for you today, including tips on better sleeping habits. Kailangan ko to, paano makatulog sa gabi, and learn about growing concerns of our community due to the impact and effects of coronavirus. We'll bring you information about finances, food security, and so much more. Global din po ang aming entertainment, including nasa Portugal, ang isa, Japan, from the Philippines, Mindanao. I heard earlier, Tondo, Manila, Isabela, Leyte, at Zambales. Kablaawak men, ken Dios ti agnina unay for my team here, nang nangruna ken ni Sir Larry Ordonez for doing all the technical matters. He is the radio personality. And of course, our FilCom Cares project team, Loreto Coloma, program specialist, Millie Asuncion, outreach coordinator, Richelle Patage, project manager, Natalie Kamada, outreach assistant, and of course, Noemi Kaakbay Samus. I think I pronounced her name correctly. She is from the Health Careers Opportunity Program, a student, a fellow also, who is going to be assisting us on the tech issues, so on the tech matters behind the scenes. So I'm not alone. I feel comfort that they are behind me. So FilCom Cares strives to address the significant impact of COVID-19 by providing ongoing outreach, education, resources, and vaccination and testing opportunities to Filipino communities in Hawaii. Caring, connecting community. Our vision is a unified and engaged community grounded in Filipino values. So isa sa tatlo naming tagapagtatag ng ipatakder or co-founder ng FilCom Cares ay si Dr. Amy Agbayani. Isa rin siya sa mga tinakda dinutukan ni President Joe Biden to be a part of the Presidential Advisory Commission on Asian Americans, Native Hawaiians, and Pacific Islanders. May Samet isuna nga Assistant Vice Chancellor at the University Student Diversity Emerita. She'll start us off this morning to welcome listeners and viewers to the show and share the background of FilCom Cares. Professor Amy Abayani, please join us.
Aloha. I'm saying aloha from Richmond, state of Virginia, which is quite close to Washington, D.C. I just was in Washington, D.C. Yesterday for a meeting of the President's Commission on Asian American, Native Hawaiians, and Pacific Islanders. I'm really proud and actually humbled to be appointed to this commission. There are 25 members, and we are tasked to make recommendations to President Biden and his administration to improve the status of Asian Americans, Native Hawaiians, and Pacific Islanders, and to get better access to government services and benefits. As many of you know, there were 26 million Asian Americans, Native Hawaiians, and Pacific Islanders, and Filipinos are one of the largest in this census category of ethnic groups in the United States. Just again, as context, there are 4 million Filipinos in the United States, and that represents 1% of the population of the United States. That means out of every 100 people you bump into in the United States has Filipino ancestry.
Recording in progress.
And in Hawaii, it's actually 1 out of every 4 people in the state has Filipino ancestry. And although we are proud of our immigrant heritage, it's important to know that 60% of Filipinos in Hawaii are Hawaii born. So it means the Filipinos play a big part of, or must play a big part in making policies, not only in the state of Hawaii, but at the national level. And as you know, Filipinos at the national level, as well as in Hawaii, were severely impacted by COVID. And so those kinds of issues just represent the kind of issues that we as a community must pay attention to. The 25 members of the commission come from dozens of ethnic backgrounds, and I'm very pleased to say that there are 3 Filipino women on this commission. Myself, Teresita Batayola, who is President and CEO of the largest Asian American health agency in Washington State, and Louisa Blue, who has just retired as one of the highest ranking Asian Americans in the labor movement. She was vice president of the Service Employees Union, and is the leader in Los Angeles. So the commission's task was to come up with recommendations. And Clem, I didn't know when you wanted me to stop and if you wanted to.
No, you go right ahead. You're fine.
Okay.
You're doing fine. Thank you.
The commission is led by Secretary of Health and Human Services, Becerra, and also Trade Secretary Tai. And our task is to develop, monitor the executive branch efforts to advance equity, justice, and opportunity for Asian Americans, Native Hawaiians in the United States, including efforts to close gaps in health, socioeconomic employment,